You don't know why? Oh, okay, alright, so... Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nations Cup second phase. We're in the round robin of the second phase. We'll have 8 rounds. 7 or 8? How many rounds? Second stage. There are 7 rounds. There are 7 rounds in this this round robin. Everybody plays each other once, and this will determine the 4 teams that will go to the Germany LAN. So we got a lot of these games. As I mentioned, we have Denmark on the left, Spain on the right. We had a previous best of 5, also these are best of 5s, and we did have a bunch of wonderful heroes that were played. Those heroes are reset, or excuse me, the hero pools are reset, so everything is up and available again. So we saw a Genji in the previous series that is still pickable. That is a interesting. All right, Denmark is gonna go ahead and just ban away the Nazebo. I think didn't Spain run something crazy with the Nazebo one time? I think that is actually, I think Spain runs a decent amount of Nazebo, if memory serves me correct, on some of the qualifier matches we saw from them. So, a little heads up, research from Denmark. Leoric to be banned. Oh, it's gonna be Cho'Gall. Obviously, it's Cho'Gall. That is the only possibility you'd ban out Leoric. Not because he has good wave clear rotations or Entomb is a good heroic to set up many other plays. No. It's because his Drain Hope would just chunk through Cho'Gall's health pool. That's of course it. What else will we get rid of from the side of Denmark? Are they just going to target the quote-unquote specialists? Gonna get rid of the Chromie, okay. No Nazebo, no Chromie, no artillery. Sorry, I was thinking if there was a different rename of a player. I was like, oh wait, I know we're gonna see Meat Bicycle today. I was like, no, that's Netherlands. That's later today up against Sweden. So that's our 4th best of 5. We're in our 2nd best of 5 of the day. And Blaze, first pick for the side of Spain. Not really crazy, not really out of the ordinary. I feel like game 1s often in the Nations Cup are the most tame. Like we don't see like the crazy heroes. It's more so when you get into map number 3 and you've got already 20 heroes plus the ones at the top of the screen banned away for the map. That's when things start to get a little more interesting. Junkrat, we're gonna see. Okay. Joanna will be grabbed with it as well. Solo lane Joanna, maybe? I was thinking with a Junkrat, you could lean into the Stitches. Stitches on a map like this, if you want to go into Regeneration Globes, is really good. Double rotations are quick. This is just a good map for Stitches in general. Junkrat, Steel Trap onto the Gorge target. You could go solo lane Joanna. That is something we have seen in the past. You can definitely play her that way, and then maybe look into a Falling Sword later on. Bless Shield for the hard lockdown onto a Gorge target is also really nice as well. Either way, Blaze, Rhaegar, Hanzo. I don't know why I kept on saying Anduin. Blaze, Rhaegar, Hanzo. So they need a main tank. We'll probably see that. I would assume we'll see a tank ban here is probably what we're going to be looking at. There's Garrosh. Okay. Yeah, actually, sorry, I was thinking about the Garrosh, like, how are they going to combo this, but Warlord's Challenge with a Dragon's Arrow and an AoE stun from Blaze. There's the Anduin band that also the members of, that's the Anduin that Denmark could have definitely used here. Okay. We still have tons of healers available, though. There's so much, like, you could still lean into, like, Ana, Ariel, was Brightwing banned away? Wow, Brightwing has made it through the draft to this point. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see a Brightwing right here, right now.
I'm not checking in. Do your worst.
But Joanna counters Garrosh. I'm confused by the Garrosh ban personally as well. I didn't think there was anything on the side of Denmark that was like, oh my god, not a Garrosh. I don't know. That's weird. Well, they must know something we don't. As Spain picks up their last 2. Shimada Bros and a Muradin. Okay. Blaze, Rhaegar, Hanzo, Genji, Muradin. Pretty good composition from Spain, I gotta say. Junkrat, Joanna, Ana, Yrel. Are we going to see some sort of mage? Are we going to look at a Kael'thas potentially for a Pyroblast, and you can nano it? Because there is the fun utility of Pyroblast and nano, how they synergize. It's going to be Imperious. Okay. Are we going to see a... This might be an Eye of Horus Ana, actually. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just saying words and hanging out. They play a great garage. She's definitely known for it, but I just don't see it here. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We have 2 tank subs today, baby. What's up, baby Houdini? Good luck in the games. Let's go ahead and start a prediction, everybody. Start prediction. Which team will win Tomb of the Spider Queen? We have Denmark on the left, and we have Spain on the right. Which team wins Tomb of the Spider Queen? Get your gambles in. Good luck, baby Houdini. Alrighty. Maps loaded on up. We're ready to go. On the left-hand side, we've got Denmark. Wayfarer, which I've been told is baby Houdini on the Yrel. We've got Freaks on the Imperious. Chinatown playing that Ana. Lil Booty on the Joanna. And Crosby playing the Junkrat. To the right-hand side of our map, we're looking at Spain.
10 seconds.
If someone in Twitch chat can answer Yanther, I don't want to say it because for VOD purposes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Kill.
You've got the members of Spain on the right-hand side. You'll be seeing Pep on the Blaze, Joe on on the Muradin. You'll have Nano on the Hanzo, Exilium on the Rhaegar, and Drag playing the Genji as Yrel jumps on in with a righteous hammer, bopping people around. Thank you, Ashmantle. Also, shout out to Fish for letting us know about the baby Houdini name, so we could let everyone know. And that was the observers asking. So at least Hazuabs and everyone can know about it, as that is a dive. First blood goes over to the side of Spain. Hanzo with 4 stacks currently on simple geometry. Also good to see you, Yanthor. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for swinging by the stream. Thank you also, Mid Pounce, for the follow. Glad you're all enjoying the content. Fun fact, it costs you $0 to follow the channel, and you get follower emotes. So you click a button and you get something. Isn't that the best? Costs you $0. Except for that one viewer yesterday. They said that they got charged a lot of money. So I don't know what's going on with that one. Chinatown gonna get shattered in this rotation from the side of Spain. Baby Houdini on this Joanna, or Yrel, will go down. Nice scatter from Hanzo. Joanna not gonna be falling. Iron Skinny gonna eat some of that damage. I also see their Discord, so if you want to know that, Efflogen is a little booty, if that helps you. I actually don't know who that other name is. Elofungen. Okay. Anyways. We'll keep casting, we'll do our thing. Maybe one of the players will pop it and say specifically if they want to correct us. But either way, we'll do our best with what we got. It is going to be the hyper carry into the Junkrat. We'll see how this all works out in the later game, because right now, for the side of Denmark, it is not the easiest play from them up against Spain. Spain with 3 kills. That's going to be a Stormbolt to the face. A little booty. Also, I don't mind saying the name Little Booty, because it makes me giggle every time, so. If they have a different name, I don't want to use it. Whereas Baby Houdini, I want to say their name because I like that one too. It's just funny. Yrel gets the Avenging... Oh, she does not get the Avenging Wrath over the wall. That's going to be a jump in from the Rhaegar. Body block attempted by the Genji as they don't have enough sustained damage to take down Yrel. She did go Dauntless at level 1. Genji doesn't have a sweat. Oh, he gets 71 HP! Sleep Dart from Ana, Biotic Grenade. And Genji lives. And Genji still lives. Alrighty, well that's gotta be frustrating on the side of Denmark, almost getting that kill. Genji's so very low, but that Swift Strike must have just come off a cooldown. I'm sure if you were in the comms with Spain, you just hear someone mashing the button in the background. Whoever the Genji player, you can just hear Drac in the background of Discord with just mashing the button. Please! Junkrat with the concussion mine bops the Hanzo right next to him. Oh no, hello Genji. That's another kill to the side of Denmark. Gems will be picked up, but that is just an unfortunate concussion mine. Down in bottom lane. Pep versus Baby Houdini. Seems to be going alright between the two of them. Hanzo looking for a turn in. He's got 19 gems. 19 already turned in as well out of the 50 necessary. Level 7's first for the side of Spain as well. Good scatter, good storm bow. Little booty taking a bit of damage. Celestial charge in onto the Rhaegar. Sleep dart to follow up. Concussion mine bops the Rhaegar. And that concussion mine helped again, unfortunately. Little booty's so very low on HP. Hanzo's done with his simple geometry at level 1. He's got the extra scatters created from that initial bounce. Alright, yep, this should be the turn in right there. Nano and Drac. Red Web Weavers will descend for the side of Spain. How will Denmark defend? Really good scatters consistently from Nano here. Just want to point that out really quickly. Well played from our Hanzo. Since exposed level 7 for the Joanna, also subdue at level 4. You've got the Holy Fervor for the Imperius for a little extra wave clear. Concussion mine. Genji actually goes on a ride with the Junkrat. There's some healing reduction thrown out by the Ana with the Bite Grenade. Genji with a deflect meets the Celestial Charge to the face, and that's gonna be Denmark picking up a kill of their own. That's gotta feel good, especially as the enemy gets their red Web Weavers descending, also denying some of those gems on the ground. I think that was like a stack of 5, maybe a stack of 10. Blaze trying to poke at the bottom lane fort front gate, but Durell's got some good wave clear down there. Mid lane fort front gate should be falling. Oh, wait, hold on. Celestial Charge onto the Rhaegar, but he is not threatened. His life isn't really threatened. Just kind of getting poked right there. We're going to cycle through those other numbers, get an idea of what those look like while the Web Weavers will expire. Celestial Charge not connecting onto Hanzo that time. Going to get a reset from the Muradin as well. Getting full mana. Jet propulsion to the face of Urel, and Pep not going to be able to do much more than just that. Oh, chat, the sun has finally rose. The sun, I can actually see the sun in the... Not the sun, but like, I can actually see the blueness in the sky finally. Alright, Muradin's done with his Stormbolt quest. That means they hit level 10. You've got the Dragon Strike from Hanzo. We're looking at a bunker for Blaze, Ancestral Rhaegar, X-Strike from the Genji. I don't know, I mean... Is Spain ballsy enough to go into Haymaker? No, they're not. There's only one Muradin player I know that's got the moxie to go into Haymaker, and that's Lauber. He's got the moxie to go into it, and he's got the skill to use it correctly too. That's the big part. But I do have to say Germany is probably the #1 team right now because during the qualifiers. During the first round of qualifiers, they're the only team to play Cho'Gall. So, just saying. Speaks volumes to their team. Nano, oh, so it's probably like Nano Riptire, I would assume. Maybe Nano Imperius? Bless Shield for the Joanna. We've got the... Angelic Armament for Freaks as well. Junkrat, 28 stacks right now on the Taster Explosions. We'll probably see the Infinite level 16 and probably Cannonballs at level 20, I would assume. Really? We had a Cho'Gall match? Yep. Not today, not today. That it was in the first qualifier. In the first qualifier, when there was the 4 different groups that played in the best of 3s. Nano Joanna spam E. Well, we'll have to see who actually gets nanoed here. Celestial Charge check into the bush. The Concussion Mine pushes Muradin away again. We've got 100 gems between the members of Denmark. You can actually see right there who's carrying what. With 13s on the horizon. Poof. That's got to be stressful. 100 gems. Haven't gotten your first turn in. 18 already turned in for your team. You're just waiting for that 32 to go in. Alright, back over to our talents really quickly. We can see some of those questing talents like Junkrats. As the Jet Propulsion from Blaze does not get the stun, just says hello to the Imperius. Gets the Celestial Charge over the wall. Genji with a delay. Oh no, he doesn't get the full delay. There was a bit of a turn-in right there. Going up from 18 to 33. Still 8 gems. Nope, 9. I can do math. 9 gems were needed, and they did pick up those last few, so both teams have the available turn-in. Let's see who's going to be able to get it. I'm waiting to hear that nano onto somebody. I want to know who it is. Celestial Charge from the Imperius will connect. That's going to be a cleanse and a burden popping the Avatar. We've got nano onto, I think that was nano onto the Junkrat just as he dies. Ardent Defender has to be used by the Urel. And she will, actually it's Joanna goes down. That's 30-something gems they're trying to zone away. And Imperius steps up and gets the vast majority. 40 on the Imperius as Rhaegar jumps in for a bite on the butt. They're tanking too many tower shots. Genji wants to get the kill, but Imperius, he's not going to be killed as the Chinatown's got enough heals for this team, or at least for the rest of the team. Joanna dead for the next 5 seconds. Urel gonna be scouted out over here. Can she get over the bush? Yes, or over the wall? Yes. Nano the Junkrat for more trait damage? That's a good question, Fish. I mean, that's a question that I would actually have is, does the nano apply to the Taser, not the Taser Explosion, excuse me. Does the nano apply to the total mayhem? Or does it end because Junkrat's dead, so it doesn't count? Urel caught out in bottom. Joanna wants the gems. She'll pop Iron Skin and force her way in, but has Joanna killed herself for these gems? Absolutely. Freaks now with 41. That's going to be Angelic Armament popped by him as well. Riptire from Junkrat will connect onto a couple, but this is going to be so many gems lost. Oh my god, Spain. Spain with some massive plays on map number 1, second best of 5 of the day. Alrighty, so the forts will fall. All of the outer layer defenses have been taken down by Spain, and this was the first web we return in? No, this was the second web we return in for Spain, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see in a second here. Excuse me, my apologies. Level 16 for the side of Spain as they've got some great momentum on map number 1, as I mentioned. No one, once again, freeing Harrison Jones. You just gotta click the gem, chat. Just gotta click the gem. Sleep Dart, Celestial Charge, good cleanse. Blessed Shield will rocket around. Genji dives in and gets a kill onto Imperius. X-Strike to get away. But hey, that's a fine 60-second cooldown to burn for a kill onto Imperius. More momentum to your team. And that was, as I was saying, the second turn in for the side of Spain is they now need 60. They have 42. They need 18 gems. So that's going to be a few waves, a few rotations. More than a few. A large handful, as we'll use American measurements. A large handful. A heaping amount of gems. I was making fried chicken one time on stream, and that literally was the instructions that I found on a website, was just a heaping tablespoon. My dad and I were talking, and he's like, what do you need for like your birthday or Christmas? And I was like, I need a kitchen scale. I really need a digital kitchen scale, so we can measure things in grams and properly measure them. He recently started making bread, and he's like, I used one of the neighbor's digital scales, and the bread came out so much better. And I was like, oh, yeah. Imagine when you have exact measurements, how much better things can be. Still no 16 talents here for the side of Denmark, as the boss was pushing in through the top lane. That is going to take the keep down to 50%, but with the 16 talent tier advantage still here, the members of Spain are looking to push in. That's going to be Baby Houdini trying to bop around the Hanzo, who will be getting the natural agility out. We've got Joanna able to get the dwarf tossed out. Rhaegar just a chain heal here and there. Ancestral healing will be utilized as well. No 16, and that's Genji jumping in. Ardent Defender from Yrel does pop. Okay, I don't know why, but I kept thinking that was the wrong name. Anyways, 13 minutes and 50-something seconds. We're going to be looking at the side of Spain going for core. They'll be Genji with a swift strike to get the kill onto the Joanna. The core is falling rapidly. No speedrun record for Tomb of the Spider Queen, but still going to be a fairly dominant map number 1. I say this, but it's... Okay, they're gonna hit core. I was wondering. Yeah, you need a scale for baking, exactly. Well, I mean, like, just most cooking stuff, like, having that specific measurement's so much nicer. GG, Spain takes map number 1. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nations Cup. On the left-hand side, we have Denmark. On the right, it is Spain. This is a best-of-5 series. As we just were on Tomb of the Spider Queen, a reminder. Junkrat, Joanna, Ana, Yrel, Imperius, Blaze, Rhaegar, Hanzo, Genji, Muradin were all played in the last map. That means that they are not playable on this battlefield or the future map number 3. As I had mentioned, these are best of 5s. We're guaranteed at least 3 maps from each best of 5. There are 4 best of 5s today, but so we have a minimum of 12 Heroes of Storm maps, maximum of 20. And we'll see how our second best of 5 day, second best of 5 of the day goes. I don't know why that sounded so weird in my head, but it did. And Chromie, Anduin, Lucio, Hogger to be banned away. Used to be in Philly, you got a Slicer 250. Okay. I live in California. I don't know what to tell you, bud. Tell Bandit he's perfect. Mr. Bandit, you are perfect. First pick, Vala for the side of Denmark. Okay. Everything is more... I mean, back in my day, eggs used to be very, very cheap. Remember when you get 12 eggs for like $2, $3, whatever? Now it's like $11. That's the one thing I'll splurge on, though. I eat a lot of eggs. Malfurion, Dahaka, Vala. As I said, I'm getting more and more hungry, so all I'm thinking about is food, apparently. The Malfurion, Dahaka, so they're going to be looking at sort of a drag hard lockdown composition, probably from the side of Spain. 2 more picks before we get into another ban phase, and this is going to be an Ariel. Are they baiting a Cho'Gall? Are they baiting a Cho'Gall? They are.
I hear the call of the
They have a
wild.
blunt Cho'Gall setup. Back when gas was less than $2. Dude, I remember when I was a kid. Like, I told my mom this one time, because we video chat on Thursdays, my mom and dad and I was telling them, I was just like, we were talking about just, you know, prices of things, and I was like, yeah, I remember when I was a kid one time, Mom skipped a gas station because the gas was over $1. And she's like, I would never do that. My dad was like, yeah, you used to. My dad was like, I used to, you used to, like, yeah. A Nubarak ban, huh? Either they are fine with giving the Cho'Gall or they don't see it. I'm not sure. As I said, it could have been a Cho'Gall bait as well. I mean, this is the setup for it, but all right, we'll see the Nubarak banned away. No Cocoon. What if Spain snaps the Cho'Gall away right here? That'd be really funny. What if we just don't get it at all? I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, chat. I'm doing my best to wake up, but it's just We get waves of energy, and then there's moments where it's just like, just petering out. Oh, Denmark's thinking, or excuse me, Spain's thinking about this for a while. No Tychus ban, I know. What's up, Darth? How you doing, bud?
Ready to roll out.
Garrosh and Sergeant Hammer. Okay, so it's just, yeah. I think they had a game plan of...
I hear the call.
Miss.
Okay. Oh.
All shall suffer.
Now I really want to hear the Cho'Gall lines in Spanish. What's the word chaos in Spanish? How do you say chaos in Spanish? Thanks, Crosby. Malfurion, Dahaka, Garrosh, your Sergeant Hammer. Urel was already played for control.
The hunt.
Oh,
is
it's Lunara.
on.
Jesus Christ, Spain's got a terrifying draft. I have no idea what they're doing over here. I have no, like, they literally set up for Cho'Gall, and then they go into Nazebo Leoric. I have no idea. I don't know if there was, like, weird draft ideas that changed halfway. I don't know if they were trying to, like, do, like, a Cho'Gall bait or something. I'm not 100% sure what they were going for, but either way, that is the draft. We're going to be loading on in here. Let me go ahead and swap us over to our casting screen and start up our prediction. Which team is going to be winning BOE? Chaos? Chaos! Because he yells chaos. Janitor Leor coming in to mop away my tears.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
All right. Well, anyway, sorry. My apologies. On the left-hand side, we're going to be seeing the members of Denmark. We've got Wayfar on the Rexar, Misha to play Misha, Freaks on the Leoric. We have got little Booty on the Vala, Chinatown playing the Ariel, and Crosby on the Junkrat.
The battle begins.
Junkrat, come on,
10
man.
seconds.
On the Nazebo. To the right-hand side, we're looking at Spain. We've got Pep on this Dahaka.
2,
We've got Joanna on the Garrosh. I just lost all my followers. We've got Exilium playing the Malfurion and Drac on, or excuse me, Drac on the Sergeant Hammer. I missed the Lunara player was Nano. Does anyone know, is the Garrosh player a massive weeb? Groundbreaker from Garrosh. He actually went into the, not Titanic Might, it's the Unrivaled Strength at level 1. A lot of good damage on the Leoric, and that will be first blood to the side of Spain. Adulada, that's probably not how you say your name, but it is now. Thank you for coming by the stream. Enjoy your gifted sub from Nancy. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your amazing new emotes that you can spam everywhere, like Weenie. You too can spam Weenie all across Twitch. Yay for ruined sleep schedules. You got home at 3 a.m. I woke up 1 hour after you got home. I was up at 4 a.m. today. Granted, I don't think we're in the same time zone, so I think there's slight differences on that. Alright, sorry. My apologies. Skimming Twitch chat. You feel like an idiot. No, you're not an idiot. You're cute. You're all cute and beautiful. Dahaka with the enhanced agility at level 1, he'll be picking up those stacks via just the wave clear. I gotta point out, Nazebo, a minute 50 seconds in or so, 40-something stacks plus on the level 1 Widowmakers. Sergeant Hammer with a blast back onto the enemy as more siege will be had in the bottom lane. Members of Denmark trying to fall. Oh no! Goodbye, Leoric. Another kill over to the side of Spain. Sergeant Hammer will continue. Oh, okay. She's gonna get bought back by the Ariel. But Hammer's still like, I'm in range of all these minions, so I'll just get the siege. Another toss onto Leoric. Oh, is it a dieback from Leoric? It kind of feels like it's about to be. Now Furion with some autos here and there, but Freaks does have the drain hope. And will be able to sustain himself. All right. 2-0 in kills, favored instead of Spain. As our Immortal phase will be spawning in the north-south positions. Freaks in the top lane to clear things up. Did go into the Ghastly Reach at level 1. Or excuse me, Consume Vitality at level 1. And then we'll see the Ghastly Reach at level 4. Knockback from Ariel, Groundbreaker from the Garrosh. It's a toss onto Misha. No kill would be threatening onto her as Drac on the Sergeant Hammer is just peppering onto... it's actually Sergeant Hammer's peppering onto anyone who kind of gets inside the circle, but they'll boost in, wanting to get the kill onto this Rexar. Will be able to do so. Nano, a little bit low, able to hop away on the Lunara. Toss onto Leoric as he Wraith walks out. We've got a drag onto Vala. She does go down. 6 stacks for her. There's a toss into Malfurion, and Lunara still gets the kill onto Leoric. Sergeant Hammer will fall in all of this as well. Lunara with the chase. Chinatown gonna get a bot back onto the enemy, picking up a stack on the repeated defense, but with the Groundbreaker right there, I think. No, actually, Chinatown will be fine. Leo cheating in a little bit of death. Garrosh is dead. Whee! Oh, hole in one. He made it through. A little root on Misha, just slowing her down a bit. Sergeant Hammer playing to the far side here from the camp. Does have the Hover Siege at level 7. Dahaka does get a little burrow. Tries to land a drag onto Vala, does not connect. Leoric draining that health as this is Misha looking to step in once again, but she'll just take some damage from the Sergeant Hammer, who's just continuing to race this down. Alrighty. Well, first Immortal phase going over to the side of Spain, and this will be in the top lane. Vala getting massively threatened. Malfurion once again the tossed-in target. Sergeant Hammer looking to run in. Lil Booty gets a huge hit of damage. Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Gets hit with a huge bunch. Gets hit with a lot of damage from Lunara, and damage over time applied as well. But Ariel's got the counter heal, so no kill on Vala right now, as that is a toss onto Crosby, too close to the gate. Nobody respecting the Garrosh. Nobody really respecting Garrosh. Another chunk of damage over time applied to the Vala, but Ariel's got the heals in time. Misha will fall to damage over time as this top lane fort shall go down. Spain, Garrosh actually looking to chase in further. Did he have a toss available? He did, actually.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Little Booty got smacked. Indeed. So the first Immortal of the game is going to get a fort and 2/3 of the keep front gate. Not too bad. Really nicely played from Spain as Sergeant Hammer decides to boost away. Okay, I was wondering if she was just waiting or what. Lunara does have Sentinel Wisp at level 1, so they see all this mass rotation from the Wisp on the left-hand side. Little Booty drops a multi-shot back just to clear that out. And they'll go back and start soaking for level 10s. But I gotta say, a very efficient first 7 minutes of Battlefield of Eternity on the side of Spain. 7 kills. They've taken down a fort. Keep front gate's gone down. Fort front gate and bottom lane's gone. Lunara's got vision once again in the bush right here. Just showing you the radius, the extended radius here. You can see with my cursor. Massive extra vision that you get from that level 1 Sentinel Wisp. But of course, with the 10 talent tiers, decimate Garrosh. Okay. No Warlords challenge. We got a spin to win. Drag was attempted by the Dahaka. Uses the burrows to avoid, or uses the burrow to avoid some of the tower shots right there. Sergeant Hammer reining in the damage. We had a flank from Garrosh. He's going to look to spin, get a toss onto somebody. Huge Groundbreaker as well. Freaks will be the one displaced. Going to try and drain some hope and get some healing. Leaping strikes onto the Vala from Nano. Single target deletion onto her as Leoric will fall as well. This is a chunked Garrosh. I'd say chunked Garrosh is definitely the way to call it. But he's not going to be that threatened. Sergeant Hammer with the napalm strikes and the knockback. Misha not able to step in here. Leoric is cheating death. He's going to respawn right next to a lot of these enemies. Going to get tossed in again. Wraithwalk. Yeah, that dieback right there is not what you want to see, unfortunately. Detainment Strike will be the 5th stack for Chinatown on the Ariel. And this bottom lane keep front gate is really starting to get shredded. As Dahaka looks for the drag, can't land it onto the Nazebo. Misha will go down. That's still quarter kill for the side of Spain, as now Denmark is looking to just clean things up. Leoric respawning once again. Drag will connect onto the Nazebo. Spin from Garrosh with the Decimate. Lunara with the damage over time and the burst ability. Leoric looks for an Entomb onto Malfurion, but can't land it. It's going to be Boars Unleashed by the Rexar, but it's not enough to keep him alive. Dahaka gets tossed in and does not land a drag. Whew. Up, Dahaka meanders his way into top lane, starts soaking things up. We've got Garrosh starting to work on the Immortal, and Lunara and Sergeant Hammer will join in just a moment. Dahaka anchoring for the team forward in this bush, seeing the Nazebo. Sees the Vala as well, and the Ariel. Maybe gonna look for a drag onto Vala here. Oh, and Dahaka disappeared. I actually thought Dahaka was in the bush right when Nazebo came through, but not the case. The fight breaks out, even Talontiers for just but a moment. You can even see Spain's recognizing we're about to get the trickle in experience for that level 13 Talontier. That's when they're going to try and re-engage. Until then, poke here and there with the Sergeant Hammer, play in the umbrella of her. There's that 13. That's the green light. Garrosh starts to step in as well. Toss onto Ariel. She will use her Chrysalis to stay alive, or the Crystal Aegis. Yep, there we go. I was like, Scarlet Aegis is white mane. Anyways, Crystal Aegis will be a delay. Vala still goes down. 2 to 15 in kills. Immortal will be worked on by the Sergeant Hammer. Nazebo, I think, is caught out in top. Okay. That will be top lane, no, bottom lane objective. Ah, the top lane has slightly less health on the tower. Are they just gonna try and hard flank into them? This is seen. Garrosh and friends do see this. Ariel's in the bush, and now she's like, uh-oh. Detainment Strike? Yeah, that should be a dead Ariel as well. The Leaping Strike from Lunara is able to get that jump over the Entomb. Rexar will fall as well. It's looking a little unfortunate here for the side of Denmark, as Spain will pick up the triple kill. 2 to 19 in kills. We have Dahaka getting tossed in, goes for the drag, can't connect it. But this is looking like it's going to be a Spain map number 2, 10 minutes and 50 seconds. It's going to be a little bit more than that, actually, as we have some respawns. The defense is here. It's going to be attempted by the side of Denmark as we have Leoric into the backline on the bottom of our screen. Little booty goes down to the Sergeant Hammer. Garrosh will get slapped to death by a spooky ghost. Leoric does fall. Leaping Strike from Lunara onto the Rexar. He will fall as well. It's a 3-for-1 in favor for the side of Spain, as the Immortal's still getting slaps on the core. This will be map number 2 to the side of Spain. 11 minutes, 22 seconds. Oh, that was a good stretch. Maybe it's my plebness, but I don't get the goal of the draft. I don't think a Grandmaster would understand the goal of the draft, to be honest. I'm not trying to flame the team by any means. I'm not going to sit here and be like, ooh, well, I'm so smart, I would have done this, because I have no idea. But it felt like they were looking at a Cho'Gall and then pivoted at the end and got a Nazebo Leoric. I did not like that pivot. Felt kind of weird. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nations Cup round 1. We're in the second phase. We've got Denmark on the left, Spain on the right. This is the best of 5 series. We're going to Infernal Shrines for this map number 3. What's up, ISO? How you doing, bud? Thank you for the lurk. Thanks for hanging out. Heroes Lounge Season 21 signups are open for another 7.5 hours. There you go. Yeah, that's a fine plug. That is absolutely fine, Eric's the Swift. What's up, Hugo Go? Yeah. Heroes Lounge and NGS. Those are some of the best grassroots for NA and EU respectively. I think I said it backwards, but you know what I mean. Heroes Lounge EU, Nexus Gaming Series NA. Nexus Gaming Series just wrapped up their season, so if you are looking to play, Heroes Lounge is still open. Mephisto banned away by the side of Spain. Alrighty. Well, we'll see. You know what? After seeing that last draft, I don't know what to expect from the side of Denmark anymore. I have no idea what to expect from them. Oh, God. Arm hurts. I had a pain in my funny bone area, and I was like, "It's a heart attack." No, that's up here, I think. I don't think it's a pain in my funny bone. I think that's just me sitting weird. Got to support all the grassroots? Yep, indeed. NGS will be running the NA portion of the Nations Cup qualifier next weekend. How am I doing? I'm extremely tired, but I am awake and happy to be casting some Heroes of Storm. I'm also getting really hungry. I need to figure out some food very fast. But yeah, I've been up since 4 a.m. It's 7:25 for me currently, and we're in our second best of 5 of the day. Are you going to stream Darkest Dungeon 2 in the upcoming months? Yes, we'll be streaming it either on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll probably be streaming Darkest Dungeon 2 on Tuesday, and more of it on Wednesday as well. Yeah. And probably Thursday. Probably.
Oh, this is my jam!
First pick, Lucio for the side of Spain here on Infernal Shrines. Can't be unhappy about that for the side of Spain. Really, really good mobility. And High Five is massive. Level 20 Mixing Fire for healing reduction, not denial, but healing reduction. Always a good one as well. What will we start the draft out with on the side of Denmark? Sonya Diablo. Okay. All right. That's a really nice 1-2 start for the side of Denmark. Okay. Nice and simple. Nothing crazy. Lucio. What else do we have for tanks available? Let's see. Anubarak, Arthas, ETC, Mal'Ganis, May, Stitches, Tyrael, Varian. Okay. Double soak rotation map. It could go Tyrael, it could go Stitches. They're not gonna choke all. They're not gonna choke all. They're not gonna choke all. I mean, it's the setup is there. It's beautiful. I doubt they will. I don't think they will. I want them to. I hope you get something to eat soon. Yeah, I really need to figure it out. I need to figure out what to eat soon. I had a slice of toast before the stream. I usually make like eggs and stuff, but as I said, I got up this morning and I had zero appetite. Yeah, I don't know. The hard part is it's something, it has to be something I can go to the kitchen, grab, make, and get back to stream within like 2-3 minutes. So, might be something like peanut butter and jelly or something like that. Peanut butter and jelly kind of sounds like maybe I'll just get like a tortilla and put some peanut butter and jelly in it, and that should be enough protein and sugar for me. That should be enough to hold me out until lunchtime when I'm done with stream. Well, even Shogal, this is the way I want to. It's one of those things where like if you don't think about it, it'll happen. Like it's like oh no, they're totally not gonna do it. Cassia Brightwing, they do have the availability to swap into the Tychus if necessary. They've got the room for it in their draft, so This is a little bit of a difficult draft for a Cho'Gall on the side of Spain. We'll see if they try and brute force it, or if they're going to just go ahead and just play a little bit more standard. You could honestly just go ahead and get either more sustained damage with the Greymane, or you could get like a Mage for some burst, and then get like a divey sort of tank. A Nubarak is still up and available, if I'm not mistaken. There's the dive setup. We've got a Mal'Ganis. All right, it's some little flash, some little bit of flair in game number 3 here. No Cho'Gall because cowards. What's up, Zoran? How you doing today, bud? Happy Sunday to you. Good morning.
Let's fly.
Falstad. I really like the draft of Denmark. This is actually a beautiful draft from them. Execution-wise is what we're going to have to see here, but great draft. Great draft from the side of Denmark. We'll load into map number 3 in our second best of 5 of the day. We've got 4 best of 5s for all of you today. Up next is France versus Poland. Later on, we'll have Sweden versus Netherlands. I'm going to go ahead and start us up a prediction here for the next map. Which team will be winning Infernal Shrines? Will it be a 3-0 from the side of Spain, or are we going to be going to a map number 4? Doing well, just woke up. How am I? Tired. Hungry. Happy to be doing Heroes of the Storm. Wondering if you have a Prime Gaming available for this for us. That's pretty much it. On the left-hand side, we've got the members of Denmark. Freaks on the Diablo, Wayfarer on the Sonya. We've got a little booty on the Falstad, Chinatown playing the Brightwing, and Crosby on the Cassia. To the right-hand side, we are looking at the members of Spain. Joanna playing the Mal'Ganis. We've got Drac on the Greymane. Pep playing the Malthael, Murden, Medivh to be played by Nano, and we'll see Lucio played by Exilium.
To arms.
Are we heading back to painting Deep Rock Galactic minis and side-eyeing the stream? Ooh! Well, be sure if you finish one of those, be sure to share it in Discord. I'd love to see miniature paintings from viewers. I just like seeing miniature paintings in the mini paintings. There we go. Sorry. It's a level of talent that I find so very interesting.
Red team draws.
Oh, I was reading about Prime Gaming, and Falstad goes down. First blood over to the side of Spain. My Prime Gaming does become available on May 7th today, but the site likes to wait for you to use it. So yeah, you just push the button. First Punisher Mortar in the mid lane. We've got a rotation in from Malthael. He is going to go for extended range at level 1. It's going to be 35% range on Wraith Strike as Chinatown tries to phase away, and that'll be another kill over to the side of Spain early on in this map number 3, Denmark. Not struggling, but losing 2 this early on. It's a bit of a momentum killer. As Greymane and Lucio grabs the camp on the right, Falstad Cassia to do the same thing in the bottom. Diablo fire stomping to check the bush on the right-hand side as Mal'Ganis anchors on this left. Medivh does scout out that they're on this camp. Mal'Ganis can't get here fast enough. He gets a portal. Okay, he's fine. You're a new painter. Oh, I always love it. No pressure. If you're not confident in sharing it, you don't have to. But if you would like to, it's always super duper welcomed. Okay. More portaling for Medivh as we get the Raven Familiar at level 7. Falstad on 6 stacks on his Gathering Storm. Does go into the Static Barrier at level 4. 7 stacks actually for the Cassia, as Malthael's currently 1v2ing in top lane and doing just fine, which is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Mortar Punisher announced in 4 seconds, up for contest in about 30. You can't yet, even though it's the 7th.
Prepare yourselves for the slaughter.
It's probably like a time window thing or something. It probably becomes available to you at like noon or something, or whenever you didn't use the other one. Well, if you'd like to, it's always much appreciated. Those Bezos bucks are always nice for us. Fire stomps out, phase shift in. It's even talent to your fight, but no steal onto the camp. Medivh gonna pick up 15 stack. Chinatown trying to back away, but Lucio's got the speed. Medivh's got the portals. Barrel roll out from Falstad as a little booty is gonna go down over here. A quick triple kill over to the side of Spain as they will start out this objective phase. Greymane on the point. We'll have Mal'Ganis soak out the bottom lane. That's 7 talent here for the allies, or excuse me, for the members of Spain. Yeah, I love a character that can soak a lane that doesn't have to physically be in the lane. Makes sense to me. Well, Falstad pokes in for a few more stacks, 15. It is an uncapped quest, but the big thing to note is that at that 30 mark, you get a little extra jump in damage. Well, Medivh 16 stacks out of the 40. Hammering to poke. Mal'Ganis coming in with Fell Claws. Crosby should go down. Cassia to fall. And just as the objective phase will be gained to the side of Spain. Phase shift from Brightwing. We've got Diablo Soul Shield proccing. That was that little audio cue you heard. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis. As the Punisher and Greymane work on the Fort Front Gate, the Punisher dropping below 30%, and I think this Mortar Punisher gets a Fort Front Gate, and that's really about it. Freaks is going to get a Fire Stomp out. Soul to Flame level 4, picking up a couple extra souls here and there. Punisher will expire. Medivh getting 25th stack. 26 right there onto the Cassia, just poking out here and there. As Malthael floats just above. Sonya will be scouted out here, but no mark applied to her as Lucio starts the camp in bottom, while Greymane finishes out the wave. We cycle through the other numbers, because of course we got to see what the damage healing experience looks like. Chinatown going to be the next target again. Malthael jumps in. Fell Claws closes the distance. That's another kill over to the side of Spain. Malthael gets a protection from Nano, but it's not enough, and that will be the first blood over to the side of Denmark. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis, pushed off from the Lucio. Greymane comes in with a Razor Swipe, Dark Flight, and that's a kill into the Sonya. Double kill, Cursed Bullet as we have the 10 talent here. Greymane, another dive onto Freaks here. Not enough souls to get the buyback. Dark Conversion on the little booty. Freaks goes down, little booty will barrel roll over the wall. We have the portal out from Medivh. Actually, we have Mal'Ganis going to double back through the portal and juke the enemy. Cassia poking on to Mal'Ganis. Next Punisher frozen top lane should be somewhere around the 8-9 minute mark in game time. Night Rush, and this is Chinatown dead. Last right stack for Malthael as Sonya catches Soak in mid. 1-0 in kills. Kills favoring the side of Spain there as we have the 11th level picked up. Half a level to go for Spain's 10s. What is the Falstad build? You know, the level 7, I feel like it's a misclick. Level 4, you know, I can see it. Level 4, yeah, sure. Static barrier, I can see it. Level 7? Charged up? I don't know about that one there, bud. Diablo's got enough souls. Phase shift from Brightwing will come through in time. Ball Lightning from Cassia will be volleyballed across the enemy members as a gust from Falstad pushes Mal'Ganis back into the enemy, but Mal'Ganis is not too upset. He's also got Dark Conversion. Keep that in mind, chat. Mal'Ganis does have the Dark Conversion. He might actually pop it here onto Brightwing or somebody. No, he needs to get away. Fell Claws immediately here as Lucio's going to be able to speed everyone up. Yeah, there's the reverse amp, and I think they're all out of this. What's up, Captain Damage? Good to see you, bud.
Gathers power. Claim it in my name.
Mal'Ganis with the Dark Conversion onto Diablo! Dark Conversion into Last Rites is a combo that I've never really seen, but I love it. That is beautiful. Like, Dark Conversion, Last Rites, hell yeah. What's the synergistic time? Oh, the timing's actually synergistic right now. Since you got 10 seconds off the 70, they're equal they're equal timers, so, huh. Maybe we'll see more of that. Mal'Ganis jumps in, takes a ton of damage. Last Rites, excuse me, Dark Conversions, and then Malthael steps in with the Last Rites. Speaking of Malthael, he will start up the objective in the top lane. I was completely wrong with my timer as it's just now entering the 8-minute mark in the game, so I was a little bit late on that call, but that's all right. Diablo Shadow charges onto the Gray main as a portal set up from Medivh. Lightning Breath as well. Drac double backs through the Lightning Breath to get into the portal faster. And Diablo will be able to back out just fine. 37, are they going to 39 the objective and look for 13 talent here? Ooh, wait, hold on. Sonya in the bottom lane. She needs to get out of here. She needs to get out of here. I don't know if she will be able to get out of here. Leyline onto 2. Mal'Ganis is here as well. He's got some Fell Claws, but it is 39 on the objective. 12-1 in kills favoring the side of Spain. Sonya may be looking for a flank spear onto the enemy as the fight will break out. Ball lightning from the Cassia. Punisher will be summoned by... Oh, that's a... Damage over... Oh my god, 13 HP I think was the lowest I saw Diablo. Phase shift from Brightwing comes through. I thought Sonya was going to live with the 3 HP, but Mal'Ganis is on the left-hand side. That's the last rights onto the Cassia. She goes down. Diablo with a shadow charge, but this will be Chinatown taken out as well. This shall be Diablo to fall as well. He doesn't have enough for souls to buy back. And that's a quadra kill to the side of Spain. I thought they were going to chase onto the Falstad. Top lane fort does go down. Punisher around 73% HP. All right. Well. Punisher in top lane about 10 minutes in, knocking on this keep. Dark Conversion. Oh, it's 1 second away from being available. Okay. That's a dead Falstad. Who are we Dark Converting here? It's going to be onto Brightwing. Last Rites is available if they want to go for it. It is going to be... Actually, you can see it's on cooldown. So Malthael gets his 4th stack on Last Rites. Means it's on a 50-second cooldown currently. 38 to go on that one as Diablo Lightning Breath will be utilized somehow, some way. The Greymane's alive. They actually turned the tables, and that's going to be a solid
Team kill!
Falstad just now respawning after the team kill comes through, and will the members of... Oh, it's a lot of damage onto Mal'Ganis. He's taking tower shots, and he will go down. Looks like there's just not enough time to go for core. Greymane jumps onto the camp just to get away a little bit faster. Medivh in bird form scouting out, but top lane fort is still up and available. That means consistent catapult pressure and none to match. That top lane shall always win out in favor of the side of Spain. Unless that fort does get pushed out. Oh, I mean, like, of course, obviously Sonya can go clear out the wave and everything, but the big thing of note is that that wave will, if uncontested, if there's no one clearing out the catapults and stuff, that wave will push towards the core fairly rapidly. But he's scouting out, sees the enemy on this camp. It's 2-21 in kills. Spain has 21 kills. Nearly a 3-level lead. Well, we'll call it 2.5. You know, normally you don't really like the suck. Oh, that seems to be a personal. But I can't be mad the way they're comboing. I can't either. No, I think it's really cool actually. Dark Conversion into Last Rites. It's a combo I would have never expected, but I'm loving it. It's like pepperoni on pizza. You know, you'd never think it'd be that good, but holy damn, it's so tasty. Mal'Ganis coming in with some Fell Claws, trying to take down this health pool of Diablo. Night Rush onto the Cassia. But the mid lane fort shall fall. Sonya going to try and push out that top lane camp. No, she's actually going to join into the allies. Right wing in the bottom. I think she's out of the... Yeah, she's out of there. She phase shift away. Looking to peel back the outer layers of the defensive structures for Denmark, or from Denmark. Spain going to be able to take down this bottom lane fort with Greymane and Impaler camp. Falstad gonna poke here and there. And actually, the fort's not confirmed just yet. Malthael will rotate to top as there's a decent wave pushing up against their stronger and more supported wave. Last Rites onto... Excuse me, not Last Rites. The Leyline Seal into Brightwing. Diablo with the lightning breath. Now Sonya pops Wrath Berserker. She's trying to jump onto Medivh in the backline. He did finish out his stacks. So if he does go down, it's not that big of a deal. Diablo jumping onto Greymane. Phase shift from Brightwing connects onto, I think, the wrong target. I think it was a full HP. Yeah, Falstead, because that's Peekaboo shielding onto the target right there. But it's not the worst in the world, as there is that kind of AoE healing that Brightwing does apply to the allies around. 16 talents here, almost here for the side of Denmark. They should have it for this fight. Oh, I was gonna say for this objective, but that's a dead Diablo. And he doesn't have souls to come back either. Oh wait, does he? Yes, he did. He did get souls. I saw the 31 and I was like, oh, there's no way. Cassia? Don't know what's going on there, bud. Don't really 100% know about that one, but either way. Maybe they're trying to be like the series with the highest death count. Maybe that's what they're going for. Phase shift from Brightwing, blind as a bat from Mal'Ganis from level 16 as he was getting so many Fell Claws going out. That will be a kill onto the Sonya as well. Lucio maybe with a push off here in front of the gate. That's a leyline seal onto Diablo. I think he still gets behind the gate. I don't think he dies here. Butter chicken soup with grilled cheese on a bagel for breakfast. I had a piece of toast. I'm getting really hungry. Dark conversion, no last rites. Malthael was not around for it. Alright, Arcane Punisher. Could be the Punisher that ends the game right here. 7 seconds left on the Sonya. Last rites. Goodbye, Diablo. No souls to buy back this time, as the phase shift won't come through in time. 6 stacks, by the way, on the... Oh boy, that's a dead, that's a dead, that's a dead, that's a... How is he alive? I thought Mal'Ganis was dead to rights right there, but... Malthael takes the level 20, Angel of Death. That is, hey, we know we're gonna win this game. Let's just take this talent. Punisher goes to core. Yeah, 5 seconds and Sonya's dead. Oh, nope, she's already dead.
Team kill!
Well, Mal'Ganis is hitting core, Punisher on core, portal forward from Medivh. The GGs are called, and that is going to be our second best of 5 of the day. Going to be a 3-0 here, ladies and gentlemen, as Spain takes the series through Infernal Shrines. GG. Nice.